Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, you may be wondering the same thing I was wondering. I've thought about this all the time, usually around the holidays. How did the WW1 Christmas Truce start? Well, today I was going to talk about that because I've always wondered, was it some Thomas Shelby guy or some, I don't know, a German name, Hugo Boss? I don't know. Was it just some dudes that were like just hollered out and then the whole front just kind of disintegrated and they were all mingling and hanging out? Well, we're going to talk about that. So if all goes to plan, this video should be going up on Christmas Day, which in 2024, the time of the recording, it will be the 110th anniversary of the World War I Christmas Truce, which is pretty crazy to think about. That was a long time ago, but also not that long ago. You know? Anyway, let's get into it. All right, one, how did the Christmas truce start? Was it a guy who was credited, just like there's that guy who's credited with not killing Bad Mustache Man, and he's kind of inadvertently blamed through history for World War II because he didn't kill the guy, so therefore World War II started? Maybe not. But for the Christmas truce, definitely not. There was no, as far as we can tell, there was no names given to the forgotten people that said, hey, you guys want to hang out? And that's really what it was. Started with the Germans in their trench, having a grand old time, singing Christmas carols and hanging out. And it evolved into, in some parts, it evolved into, hey, you don't shoot, we won't shoot. Can we come get our dead and wounded from the field, from no man's land? And they said, yeah, sure. And they all agreed. You know, there was a term that came from it, this event, called live and let live. You don't kill us, we won't kill you. Let's just do our jobs. Some parts of the fronts, they just spent the day repairing their trenches, fortifying them in the comfort of not being shelled or, shot, attacked, the trench position attack, just all sorts of stuff. They could have a comfortable day of making their lives a little better in the future. In some parts of the front, like this one part, I believe it was near Belgium, the Germans were singing, having a good time, and they said, hey, British people, you guys want to cease fire and maybe have a Christmas together moment? And the British responded by shelling the Germans. And then the Germans responded by doing nothing. They were like, whatever, dude, you don't want to celebrate Christmas. I don't want to celebrate Christmas with you anyway. You're not cool. You're not invited anyway. You're kicked out of my Minecraft server type moment. And they just spent the rest of the night just those guys, and then going back to their own celebrations without the British. Almost no ceasefires between the French and German fronts. The French were not happy with the whole invading France thing, so they were like, no. Matter of fact, fuck you. And that's just how it went, The fighting did continue, or at least slowed down, but the French were not as forgiving as the British, whatever. Now, the famous moment from the World War I Christmas truce that everyone, that media always perpetuates is the soccer match. The soccer match. It was more or less like, from what I read, anywhere between 1 to 300 dudes sharing 1 or 2 soccer balls and just kicking it around. And I don't know, it wasn't a game. It was just kind of There's one interview that I watched from a guy who was there. He said it was just a kickabout. Just kick the ball. If it comes to you, kick it. Which is cool. That's cool. That's peaceful. But really, the whole front, there was never credited any person who said, hey, you guys want to be not dying today, not killing maybe for a day, 2 days, 3 days, maybe even 4 days, 5 days. How long can we stretch this? Now, while most of the front had some pretty jolly moments and most people seemed okay, there was obviously high command was like, I'm sorry, they're doing what? They're just hanging out with the dudes you're supposed to be killing? Fuck. You know? But there's one quote I wanted to read to you. I have it pulled up right here. Now I'm not going to be able to quote it perfectly because well, I don't speak German. Such a thing should not happen in wartime. Have you no German sense of honor left? And that was a quote by 25-year-old bad mustache man. You know, this bad, yeah, put his face right next to mine. This bad mustache man. So anyway, this was a little bit of a shorter video compared to my last tank video that I did. If you haven't seen that, you can go check it out on the channel or not. It's a free country. Well, where I'm from is. You have free will though, so you could use that if you wanted. Check it out or not. Like I said, you know, whatever. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a happy New Year. And anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I want to do a lot more history things, and I want to keep doing gun stuff, and I want to do some more gun stuff, and maybe I want to do some more tank stuff. Got some tank stuff I want to do so bad with tanks. I love tanks. If you enjoy this content, you know, maybe hang around, subscribe. This is just who I am. I don't put on a fake thing for anybody. So, I wanted to say thank you very much for, I'm currently at like 461 subscribers, which is crazy. 461 people were like, nah, this guy's hype. I get very nice comments on my last video. A lot of them really touched me in the soul. Seeing people enjoyed it and they actually liked it and stuff, because I put a lot of research into the last tank video. I'm glazing the tank video right now, but Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.